Hey, this is Dustin with Boomers Outdoors, and I just got back from a 3-day backpacking trip in the Wind River Range. My son and I went out and did the Cirque of the Towers loop, and it was fantastic. So be watching because I've got some videos coming out on that backpacking trip. But you know, before I left, some people had asked me about the gear I was using. So I kind of hastily threw together a video about my gear, but I wasn't totally sure of all the gear I was going to use on this trip. So I canned that video, and since I've done the trip now, I want to go over the gear that I actually used on that trip. So let's get started. First thing is the backpack. I've been using this backpack now for 3 years. This is a Naturehike Rock Series 60 plus 5 liter backpack with a roll top. This one's Dyneema reinforced, which I think it means it has like 6% Dyneema. This is a budget backpack, but you know what? This backpack has served me well. It's worn well, it's carried well. I've carried loads in this pack of anywhere from 22 to 28 pounds. Probably wouldn't go over 28 pounds, but it has done really well for a budget backpack. Sleeping bag. We had been using the Naturehike CW400 Goose Down sleeping bag, but I upgraded this year. This is the Big Agnes Anvil Horn 15-degree bag. And this bag is the extra wide version. It's like the Taj Mahal inside. Incidentally, I've done reviews, 2 reviews on this backpack. I've done a review on this sleeping bag. This bag is awesome. Both nights it got down to around freezing, I slept in my shorts and a t-shirt, no socks, and I stayed warm. That's really cool. The pad I use with it is the Big Agnes AXL 25 by 78 inch pad. Has an R value of 3, and it weighs about 16 ounces, about a pound. This pad, I love this pad. We've used it down below 30 degrees. And the neat thing about it is, this Big Agnes Anvil Horn bag has a sleeve in the back of it, and this pad fits right in there. So what that means is you can toss and turn all night, and the bag stays put right on the sleeping pad. And they took most of the insulation and put it in the top of the bag, so it keeps you extra warm. And that's awesome. I love that because I toss and turn all night. Here's my pillow. Some of you are going, Dustin, you take that big a pillow? Yes, I do. This is a Therm-a-rest memory foam pillow. And I have to have a good pillow to sleep at night. The thing that's awesome too about this sleeping bag, it has a pillow barn. So this pillow slips in a sleeve and it holds it in place. You don't have to chase your pillow at all at night. Now this pillow does, if you fight with it, you can roll it down and tuck it inside itself. And it has some clips that hold it. And so it's about that big. You can get it down that small. It weighs about 12 ounces. And some of you are saying that's a lot of room and a lot of weight. But you know what? If you don't sleep good at night, you know, you're not going to have a good time. So that is the pillow I choose to use. It's a luxury item. My tent. This is the Traillark one-person backpacking tent. It's a sil nylon tent. It was sent to me from the owners of Traillark. I've done a review on it also. This tent is not huge inside, but it's big enough for one person, and it served me well. It held up and did great. No condensation problems or anything. My cook kit, I've been using the Stanley. This is the 24-ounce cook pot, stainless steel cook pot. It weighs about 7 ounces. It served me well. My stove, this is a little cheap Chinese cook stove with a piezo lighter on it. You can get them on Amazon right now for about 10 bucks. I think originally I paid $13 for one of these. I bought a second one because it was on sale for $6.95. I will tell you, I watch a lot of backpacking videos and I see a lot of people using this little stove. It's a neat little stove, even though it does weigh 3 ounces. And I know for some people 3 ounces is a lot of weight, but it does a good job. My water filtration is a Sawyer squeeze. This is the regular one. I've been using this one for 3 years. The only thing that I really don't like about this system is these bags that come with it. It's hard to get water in them. So I'll probably get at some point a bag that has a larger opening on it. But these are great. This has held up well. It's filtered a lot of water for me. I also carry a little Ziploc bag because you got to keep these from freezing. So I put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in my bag, sleeping bag at night with me. This is a big stuff sack that I use. This is a big one to hold my food and to hang it up in the tree. This is my bathroom kit. It has a Deuce of Spade trowel in it, some toilet paper, and some wipes that I carry with me. I took another luxury item with me. This is a microfiber towel. It probably weighs 3 ounces. It's a pretty good sized towel, but I use this just in case I need to wipe off. Right here I had some sorted stuff sacks. I didn't take all of these. I took probably 3 of those just to compress my Puffy Jacket and different things. I did also take 2 of these 2-gallon freezer bags that are Ziploc. I used 1 for trash and just 1 miscellaneous. I took a pair of gloves and a beanie. These are lightweight running gloves. I didn't use the gloves. I didn't use the beanie. These are my extra clothes. I took 2 extra pairs of socks, a pair of underwear, and an extra pair of shirt. Hey, I like to stay clean out there. I know some of you are saying, man, that's just way too much weight to take. But I used all of these on the trail, and I like to be comfortable. I do take this Swiss Army knife. This is a neat little knife. I don't remember the name of this thing. I will post all the name of all of these items in the description below. But I take this on all my backpacking trips just in case I need to cut something or maybe fight off a grizzly bear. Incidentally, this is what you need for fighting off a grizzly bear. We were in grizzly bear and black bear territory, so I always take this bear spray. There's a pocket on that Naturehike backpack that really the best thing it holds is your bear spray, so I put it in there. Electronics, I took this to inflate my sleeping pad. This is the big one. This is called a long TM model. They make a much smaller version of this. I got the big one just because I'm inflating my pad, my wife's pad, and usually whoever else is with us. But you can get these a lot smaller. A couple of charging cables. I took a Garmin InReach Mini, and I would encourage any of you going in the backcountry to get some kind of satellite communicator in case you need to be located in case of an emergency. Probably in the next year, most of your cell phones will do that, but right now, that's a lifesaver. You can also send text messages to your loved ones. No phone service where we were, so I was able to text my wife through that and say, hey, we made it to the camp. We're doing good. This is my black diamond headlight lamp that I've had for several years, rechargeable. I like it. I also took a selfie stick, which I didn't use at all. That was wasted weight, extra weight I didn't need, because I always carry a gimbal with me and I carry it in my hand the whole time, so I'm not included in this weight. This is something I bought this year. I probably didn't need this. This thing weighs a pound. This is a 40,000 milliamp battery charger. It also has a solar panel on the back so it can charge during the day if you hang it on the outside of your pack. It's heavy, but you know what? I don't have to worry about running out of power with that thing. I took a rain jacket, which I also didn't need. This is a lightweight nylon jacket. I don't even know what brand it is, but we had nothing but clear blue sky, so I didn't need that. That was extra weight. This is my Puffy Jacket. This is a Montbell Puffy Jacket. I've had this thing for about 10 years or more. My kids got it for me 1 year for Christmas. This thing has been washed repeatedly. It's been worn like crazy. It has one hole in it that I got when I was hiking in Savage Gulf and got in some briars. It's got a piece of tenacious tape on there. I washed it. It's still, man, this thing is still awesome. It's a little on the heavy side, probably at 12 ounces, but you know what? It still keeps me warm. That's a great jacket. Shoes, I got these last year at Glacier National Park. These are the Merrell Moab Flight running shoes, and they're about done. Most of the tread is gone. In fact, I can see the sole right there. It's time for a new pair of shoes. I did also take one hiking pole, which I will tell you, on the Wind River Range, you probably need 2 hiking poles because they're like we are in Alabama and Tennessee. They think the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So on that 24 to 27 mile loop, there was switchbacks one time, and I think that's when we were coming down into Big Sandy Lake. Otherwise, it's straight down the side of the mountain and straight up the side. And on those down, when you're descending, you really need those hiking poles. Took 2 water bottles with me. I only filled up and used one because we probably crossed 7 or 8 streams or more and went by 7 mountain lakes, so water was not an issue. Food-wise, I took 4 backpacking meals. I took the Peak to Peak, Mountain House, this is Right on Trek from Montana, and ReadyWise. I only ate 3 of those and brought 1 back. I brought 4 ramen noodles. I ate 3 of those and brought 1 back. I brought these 2 packets of chicken to go in my ramen noodles. I didn't use that. I took 4 oatmeals and I brought 1 of those back. I took about 8 granola bars. I think I ate all of those, and I ate some trail mix here with nuts and chocolate in it. And that was it. That was the whole gear loadout. My pack weighed, I think, 25.5 pounds when I weighed it at the trailhead. So not really heavy, but enough for 3 days. And man, we just had an awesome time. So leave your comments. If you have any comments about this gear loadout or have any questions, leave that in the comments field. I'd love to hear from you and be watching, like I said, for some videos I've got coming out. And you know what? I hope to see you on the trail sometime. Bye.